Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Mr. Connor R. Sullivan, coming at you with some practice tips and performance advice for the GMEA Middle School Trombone Lyrical Etude for the 2024-2025 school year. I hope you find this video useful and helpful in your practice, and best of luck to you on your audition. All right, let's get started. Now, the first thing you always want to look at when reading an etude like this is what's in the top left of the music here. We have moderato, quarter note equals 96, 4/4 time, the word dolce, the word maestoso, and one flat in the key signature. Now, if you don't know what moderato means, it's as simple as this. What other word in English does this word look or sound like? Moderato, moderately. It's that easy. Dolce means sweetly, and think delicately and calmly as well. Then maestoso means majestic, as if you were playing the music for a king back in the day. All right, next we have 4/4 time, and just to review, that means we have 4 beats per measure where the quarter note gets the beat, 4/4. And finally, one flat means we're in the key of F major. Now, technically the etude modulates to D minor halfway through, but that's not really as important. Just think F for the sake of simplicity. If you're not sure how to figure out the key, one easy trick is to look at your scales and see what scale matches the key of your etude, and voila, your key is F. This means we have only B flats, and every other note is natural unless otherwise notated. There's another way of figuring out how to find the key from any key signature, but I won't go over that right now in this video. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. Now, let's get into the music some more. I always encourage my students to identify patterns, similarities, and think more deeply about music than just what the notes and rhythms are. For example, are there any places where the music resembles a scale or an arpeggio? Any intervals that repeat? Or do any themes appear multiple times? Looking for these things, 1, makes the etude less intimidating after first glance. 2, allows you to make musical decisions based on these repeated themes, scales, motifs, etc. And 3, it makes the etude more interesting and helps give more of a performance mindset in your preparation. Now, as far as dynamics and musicality goes, there's a lot already provided on the page that tells us where the highs and lows are, and even the style. We start out in the beginning here with a mezzo forte and dolce, sweetly and at a medium dynamic. A little rise and fall down to mezzo piano, another rise and fall before starting the next section with a completely new style and dynamic, forte and maestoso. Loud and majestic. Make sure you have very precise articulation throughout the entire etude, but here in particular. Distinguish between the accented, slurred, and unmarked notes through your playing. If you can demonstrate a clear difference between all of the articulations, you're sure to earn some points from the judges. And finally, we have a 1.5 measure crescendo, leading to double forte, which is the climax and loudest point in the etude. We must also demonstrate all of this dynamic contrast in our playing. My final bit of advice to you is to start by practicing slowly and with a metronome, and focus on accuracy in all ways. You'll be judged on tone quality, technique, rhythmic accuracy, articulation/style, dynamics/phrasing, and interpretation/tempo. So it's important to make sure you're not only playing the etude in time and with the right rhythms, but that the tone is the best quality for every single note, and all the phrasing works, and all of these little details have to be there in order to have a successful audition. I would also recommend recording yourself often. Whether you have the best mic ever or record from your phone's mic, it really doesn't matter, as long as you're listening to yourself frequently. And if the dynamic contrast and musicality and everything is coming through on those recordings clearly, they will definitely come across to the judges too. If you put in the time during your practice sessions to perfect every aspect of this etude, I think you will be proud of the work you put into it, be rewarded with the satisfaction of good practice, and hopefully with a position in the honor band, maybe even advancing to the next round for the all-state audition. I think that's about everything I have time for in this video, but if you'd like some more in-depth practice methods and advice, let me know in the comments. I might be able to put out some more videos with more specific commentary if there's interest. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video useful and helpful in your preparation for the audition. Happy practicing, and I'll see you on the next one.